Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unboxing this week's comic book order. And it is Tuesday, October 20th. And all of these items will go on sale Wednesday, October 21st at 10 a.m. We're going to start off this week with some of the Chotsky. We got in some Pops, The Child with Cup for you Star Wars fans. And then kind of a little quick, easy peasy game to play. Dad Joke Face Off After Dark, not safe for work, so this is adults only buy this, but a great game and not a ton of money. Next up after that, we're going to start with some of the books from this week. We've got Magic the Gathering Legends, A Visual History. The monstrous trade paperbacks have finally all hit. They are here. The redneck trade paperbacks have finally all hit. They are here. Kieran Gillen's Die, those have been restocked. Jeff Lemire's Descender has been restocked. The latest Overstreet comic book price guide has arrived for those of you so inclined. And then Kieran Gillen Die restocked, and Kieran Gillen The Wicked and Divine restocked. So a lot of graphic novels trade paperbacks for those of you who've been waiting. COVID has kind of slowed down the delivery, so we wanted to let you know that they were here. Starting off this week will be Amazing Spider-Man. I thought there was an arrow out this week, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I must have missed it. I did miss it. Forget Amazing Spider-Man. Starting off this week is Arrow from Marvel, issue 12. Hey, and then guess what's next? Amazing Spider-Man 50.LR. And then the variants for 50.LR. And then up next, we have from DC, Aquaman, issue 64. And as always, the beautiful variant cover for Aquaman. Next up, also from DC, Batman, issue 101. And the fantastic variant cover for Batman 101 made our top 5 covers of the week, was in the running for cover of the week. Another top 5 cover of the week is the Batman 101 store variant. Next up, from DC Black Label, we have Book 1, Batman the White Knight presents Harley Quinn. And that's the main cover. That's the variant cover. And then for the Dave Clark amongst us, the blank cover variant. Next up from Dynamite, we have Betty Page, issue 3. Kind of saucy. Image Publishing brings us issue 3 of Big Girls. Sounds like Mr. Fox's prom date. Also from Image Publishing, we have from Greg Rucka, Black Magic, issue 15. And then from Titan Comics, we have issue 11 of Blade Runner 2019. DC is up next with issue 26 of Catwoman, and that is a great Joelle Jones cover right there, which is phenomenal. But that brings us to our Toot pick of the week. And Toot's pick of the week for cover of the week is Catwoman 26 Jenny Frozone variant. I'm not sure why Toot picked that one, but I'm sure if I look into it, it will become obvious. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 15 of Conan the Barbarian. And then also from Marvel, we have issue 23 of Daredevil. And with that comes the Alex Ross Daredevil variant, which is just gorgeous. Next up from DC, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Robin King, issue 1. And let me see, and for some reason I don't have the variants on that, but we do have some variants. I think there was only one. Next up from Aftershock, we have issue 4 of Dead Day. And then from Upshot, AWA Upshot, we have issue 4 of Devil's Highway. Probably one of the most anticipated releases tomorrow will be Boom Studios' Dune, House of Atreides, issue 1. And then with that, we have the blank cover variant. And then our cover of the week is really cool sandworm die cut cover, just fantastic. Then there's a 1 per store thank you. Those are pretty cool. Then from Ahoy Comics, part of Fox's We're Having Halloween Comic Fest Without You Diamond event we're doing, we have Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Blood, issue 1. And just some nice spooky stories for October. Vault Comics, we have issue 4 of Engine Ward. And then from Marvel, issue 13 of Excalibur, which is part 9 of X of Swords. And then we have the Excalibur Alex Ross variant. Then up next, I'm going to move this stack so that we don't get them too high. Up next from Marvel will be issue 4 of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then from Image Publishing and Jeff Lemire, we have issue 9 of Family Tree. And then, let's see, from Marvel, we have issue 25 of Fantastic Four. And just a fantastic art germ variant of Fantastic Four. And then the Alex Ross variant for Fantastic Four. And not to be outdone, Scotty Young's variant for Fantastic Four issue 25. So a lot of variants for Fantastic Four, but they were all marvelous. We had to get them all. Next up from Boom Studios, issue 21 of Firefly, Blue Sun Rising. And then next up from Image, a great book. Again, Jeff Lemire. I don't know how this guy is so consistently wonderful, but he just is. We have Gideon Falls, issue 26. And then the fantastic variant cover for Gideon Falls, issue 26. Next up from Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 7. Dark Horse Comics brings us Hidden Society, issue 4. And then from Marvel, we have Iron Man, issue 2. And then the fantastic Iron Man variant for issue 2. Then we have from Archaia Publishing, issue 12, the last of the 12, Jim Henson's Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. And then from Marvel, we have issue 2 of Juggernaut. DC brings us issue 55 of Justice League. And you can see the beautiful variant cover there. Marvel is up next with issue 3 of Maestro. And then from Dynamite Publishing, we have issue 3 of Mars Attacks Red Sonja. And then from Marvel, we have issue 6 of Marvel X. DC brings us Metal Men, issue 11. And the fantastic Metal Men issue 11 variant. Speaking of great variants, Boom Studios is up next with issue 55 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Then we have the beautiful foil variant for issue 55 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then the 1 per store thank you Dracon Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 25 or 55 variant. So really well put together by Boom Studios. Aftershock Publishing is up next with Miles to Go, number 2. And then from DC, we have issue 75 of Nightwing. And the Nightwing 75 variant cover. Valiant Publishing is up next. And they have issue 8 of Rye. And if you happen to have that on your pull list, this is the version you'll get. The pre-order edition, which has more pages of content and a different cover at the same price. Then next up from Oni Press, we have issue 5 of Rick and Morty, Go to Hell. And then we carried the variant covers for Rick and Morty Go to Hell issue 5 as well. Mr. Fox's pick of this week. What I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you is probably, even with Dune out there, I'm going to tell you that I think the pick of the week is going to be Rick Remender's Scumbag, #1. I love me some Rick Remender, and I'm just betting that's going to be a great story. Boom Studios is up next with Something is Killing the Children, issue 11. And there's the fantastic, beautiful cover for that. One of our top 5 covers of the week. As is their store thank you variant for Something is Killing the Children, issue 11. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 5 of Spider-Woman. And then we have the Scotty Young Spider-Woman issue 5. We have the Alex Ross Spider-Woman issue 5 variant. And then we have the Art Germ Spider-Woman issue 5 variant. Great job, Marvel. These last two, Alex Ross and the Art Germ, are in our top 5 covers of the week this week. So congratulations, Marvel. Next up from Marvel, we have Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue 6. Beautiful cover on that. Made our top 5 covers of the week. And then the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back variant cover. Fantastic imagery there. Then we have from Skybound Comics, Stillwater issue 2 from Chip Zdarsky. Dark Horse Comics is up next with Stranger Things Halloween Special. That's a one-shot, so if you're looking for something good to get for Halloween or good for the kids on Halloween, that would be a good one. DC is up next with Teen Titans, issue 46. And then the beautiful variant cover for issue 46. Next up from Zenoscope, Grim Tales of Terror Quarterly, and this is their 2020 Halloween special. There were 2 reasons we thought about putting that on the 5 best covers of the week, but we decided to go with the variant version of that. Just a gorgeous comic, lots of content, really well drawn. Next up from IDW, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 110. And then the Eastman variant. And then from Dynamite Publishing, we have Vengeance of Vampirilla, issue 11. And again, 2 reasons that's in the top 5 covers of the week. As is the variant. Just a great image of a snarling Vampirilla. Just can't get much better than that. Then next up from Marvel, Donny Cates' Venom, issue 29. Then up from Marvel as well, for a little Halloween, in time for Halloween, we have Werewolf by Night, issue 1. Also from Marvel, X-Men, issue 13, which is part 10 of X of Swords. And beautiful variant cover for that one. And then the Alex Ross variant. Then from Dark Horse, we have You Look Like Death, Tales from the Umbrella Academy, issue 2. And a nice add-on for those of you who like the Umbrella Academy. This is a nice add-on. That's the variant cover. And this is also a variant cover. And that looks like the comics and whatnot from Fox's this week. So remember, all of these items go on sale Wednesday, October 21st at 10 a.m. in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois at Fox Comics. Thanks.